Hello Geezbros and welcome back to another FIFA 22 Portsmouth Created Career Mode. So this is going to be a very interesting part of the season. We're now in March. We have an FA Cup game against Burnley to start us off with midweek. We started with them in February with a league game, but now we have them in a cup game. So it's just changing the kits because I don't really want them in claret and blue. And white with the shorts would clash. But it's a chance to progress and go further into the game. Hopefully that we do. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Burnley have a chance pretty early on. It's a good flick here. It makes an extra pass, and because the AI keep making that extra pass, it's just going to be ruled for offside. But I let off for us because that was a chance for Burnley to take the lead. But we do get a lucky break. Ocean B's cross towards Ocean. Ocean took a really good touch, hit it into the defender, bounced up and down over the goalkeeper. Nothing that he could do. And just before half time, with 5 minutes to go, we make it 1-0. And then here, really good ball. But what a finish this is from Jay Rodriguez. What a shot that was. Hit it hard into the top corner, and it is 1-1 on literally on the stroke of half time. There's 5 seconds left before half time. Into the second half, Jax with a good ball to B. What a hit that is from B. Absolutely fantastic on the volley, right into the far corner, and he restores the lead and makes it 2-1 to the Blues. But it's going to be a last sort of hard game, really, because Burnley are up there. And then here it's handball, clear handball. Joe's going to tap it in, coming from behind. Stretched his arm out. Don't know why I did it. But it was a chance to really seal the game, which I did, and sent the keeper the wrong way to make it 3-1. And that should be us through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and hopefully we get one of the big teams. Referee added on so much time. Burnley scored one back. I would have been more annoyed, shall we say, if it was like 2-2 or they won it, because it would have been literally that was the last kick of the game. But we are through. We then have another home game against Preston, and Mikey hits the inside of the post. So unlucky from Mikey against the Preston team that are sit towards the bottom end of the table, but not quite in the relegation zone. And out of nowhere, B scores an absolutely sensational goal. What a finish that is from B. Just speechless. Absolutely hit that like a rocket into the far corner from behind, just like what I did. But sensational goal, and it is 1-0 to the Blues. Really good turn. This is absolutely fantastic turn. I didn't know if he was going to pass it because, you know, FIFA always makes the extra pass. I didn't know if he was going to cross it. But he had a shot and scored and made it 1-1 with a fantastic finish. And then out of nowhere, Preston scored with 12 minutes to go. Really bad defending, but Preston looks like they were going to come away with all 3 points, and a shock 3 points as well, especially because we're pushing towards that top of the table. Mikey played through Ocean, took a couple of touches, set himself, and put it into the far corner to make it 2-2. So hopefully we've salvaged a point against Preston, but really we should be taking all 3 in that sort of game, and a massive disappointment in respect of that, because they're the teams that we should be winning against, especially at home, and our home record, which I will update you guys if we're better at home or away. I'm not 100% sure yet where the most wins have come from. But anyway, we have Leicester City in the quarterfinals for a place in the semi-finals to play at Wembley. It was a massive chance against probably an informed Leicester team. I didn't check where they were in the league. Didn't really know, so I just went on the basis of trying to win it. But Southampton had Chelsea, Arsenal had Coventry, and Liverpool had Manchester City. So it was all to play for here, and potentially another big round team in the next round. But it didn't start off really well, because Leicester worked it really well into James Maddison, and he fired it over Alfie into the far corner. Again, really good build-up play from Leicester. You would expect that from a Premier League team. Just really good football here. Really good from Lucas Moura into Maddison. Hit that like a rocket. No one is saving that. And James Maddison gets his second and puts Leicester 2-0 up and potentially through to that quarter final. So it's really tough on us. We did really well. We didn't concede, but here Yuri Tillemans into the top corner, and that seals the sort of the game for Leicester. And congratulations to them, because they were the much better team. But it makes me question that if we are actually ready for the Premier League? That is the question. So can we bounce back from that? And we can. Neil goes on a really good run, plays through Mikey, and he hits it into the far corner to make it 1-0. And then here, Mikey, good tap in, it hits the post, just fell kindly to me, and then right into the palm of Mikey. So 2-0 up really early doors against Sheffield Wednesday, who were bottom of the league. This was a team that was sat rock bottom of the Championship and looking destined to go back down to League One. And then not before long, right on the stroke of half time, 2 minutes in, really good touch into Mikey. What a shot, good save. But Joe was there to follow up on a tight rebound. It was a fantastic save, give nothing away from the goalkeeper. Pushed it away, but unfortunately pushed it into an empty net and made it 3-0 into the second half. Paul hit a rocket in and off the post. No one closed Paul down, take it all the way. And you can see why Sheffield Wednesday are sort of down near the bottom. With defending like that, allowing Neil in the first half to run the long way, and then Paul there for another goal. Sheffield Wednesday did get one back. It was actually really good football, sort of beating his near post. Dan could have done more. Novio got turned quite easy, I would say, but nonetheless, it doesn't really matter. It was 3-2, and then out of nowhere, Dan gave it away. Really poor. Look at this, right into his path, and then into the back of the net. And it was just disappointing because this is games that we should not only be winning but keeping clean sheets. Neil makes it 5. Sheffield Wednesday were actually pushing for it. They really believed that they could get back into it, but Neil killed all doubt of that and added a 5th for him for the Blues. And actually Neil's first goal for a very long time. I don't think Neil has scored in a while, so hopefully that is more to come, especially towards the end of the season when we do need Neil actually picking up the more of the goals. And then Ocean 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, did really well to bust it, got through a tight angle. Keeper came out, which narrowed that angle down, because it meant if I shot, the keeper would have probably saved it. So probably the sensible thing to do was lay it on a plate to B, and B slots it away and makes it 6-2 at home, and that is good for our goal difference. Next away game, finally an away game. We've not played away actually, have we? Ian makes a fantastic save. What a save that is from Ian. But yeah, we've all played at home. So finally on our travels, we had to wait a long time, and B had a fantastic shot. What a shot. Nearly fell to Mikey. I thought it was handball. It came off the Derby player, but wasn't. And then Ian with another great save. Look at this for a save. Tips onto the post. Literally a hand. I looked at the replay. Onto the post it was. And then Novia put in a really good ball. At the back stick was Joe. Bullet header. And again, the keeper makes a really good save, and we were really pushing for the win because Derby were in the bottom 3 as well. But the breakthrough came 6 minutes from time as Mikey slammed in a header to make it 1-0. And I wouldn't say that we deserved it because Derby were really good. They had 3 good chances in the first half. Ian had to make a good save in the second. So Derby were more than matched for us, and especially they're pushing towards safety as well. As you can see, they pushed everyone forward. We won it back on the halfway line. What a ball, what a shot. It hit the post from Neil. It came back out to Jax, into Ocean here, but look at this for a little through ball into B, takes a touch, hits it into the top corner and seals the deal, and that is game over, and that is 2-0 to us right on the stroke of full time. And that is B's third, fourth goal already this month. Absolutely fantastic from him. And yeah, so that is us wrapping up the points. And then the big one. This was the big one, and the only reason this was the big one, it was Nottingham Forest were below us on a point, and it was our game in hand that we had over everyone else, and we got off to the perfect start after 3 minutes. It's that man B again, the little Turkish wizard running in on the inside after Mikey did all the hard work in the middle. But B's scoring goals and potentially saving us to try and get into the top 2. Mikey applauding him, but Mikey did really all the work, making a lot of runs off that. But yeah, Nottingham Forest, this is our game in hand over like Norwich Forest and all of that lot. Pull from Jaden there, pull from Ryan, really good play from there. Should have closed them down more. Forest made it 1-1. But yeah, it was a game in hand, like I said, over everyone else. Joe with ball of the season. What a ball that is. Round 4 defenders into the path of B. Slots it away for 2-1. Back in front. And yeah, it was more pressure on us to win because we needed these points over everyone else. Forest are a point below us with Norwich and Sheffield United in around that mix as well. So if we win, it's just closing the gaps. Here, good block from Chris. And then here, what I like about this is Ryan and Chris both sliding. Look at them both going at the ball, trying to block it. Ian beaten, but thankfully it went wide. But yeah, love that from our players. Absolutely busting a gut for it. B to grab a hat trick? No, unfortunately not. He curled it around the post. Probably had too much time. But I don't know how he missed after he's scoring so many difficult games or goals, should I say. And then here, B just picks it up and he's gone. Look at this stamina. Absolutely red bars. Richardson couldn't get across. Yates couldn't get across. But B slots it in for his hat trick and like his sixth goal. Absolutely flying away. Look at this celebration. Absolutely loves it. Everyone's on the pitch. But that was 3 vital points for us. Because we really, really, really needed that. And that was full time. And B with the match ball, 3 goals, 4 shots as well on target, and 3 goals. But the main man's just really coming into his own here, grabbing all these goals. As you can see, 5th place. And as I said, look at Forest; they were below us. They're not too far. Like we won, so we added more points between us and them. Norwich as well. In the playoff mix, you can see Sheffield Wednesday and Derby fighting, but topping and turning who's bottom. When we play teams, they're bottom. We beat them, and the other teams win. So, as you can see on the right, we've got a lot of hard games. We've got Ipswich, Cardiff. I think we've got Middlesbrough in that game as well, Norwich as well. So we've got a lot of big games coming up, guys. It's going to be a really good end to the season. There's like 7 or 8 points between us. As you can see, B's on 15 goals now, absolutely flying for him. I think when I've recorded this, he was on 7. Mikey's hit 25. I've hit 20 as well. Ocean's on double figures as well. As I said, Neil scored a fair few, so 2 more for Neil, and he'll be on double figures. No other goal scorers in this, or clean sheets, unfortunately. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this, guys. If you have, slap a like on it. If you're new, hit that subscribe button with a bell notification, and I'll see you towards the end of the season where it will get tasty. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.